YouTubers, we are leaving Shaky Lakes. We had a good time. Give you a tour of all the lakes. There's on your left there's Bass Lake, which turns into another lake, and on your right is I forget the name of it. There's another lake that turns into like 3 more lakes of varying degrees of usability. But yeah, really nice place. I think we'll be back. If you look over on the left, those campsites are close to Bass Lake, which is idle only. You can put a motor in there, but you can't make a wake. It's a no wake. So that's where most people kayak and fish and stuff like that. So I can see us coming back here and doing a little kayaking on there. But everybody had a good time. Vinny, are you coming? Big speed bumps. It's Menominee County Park. $25 a night plus a $20 annual pass, which we don't complain about really. The county's actually done a lot of good with it. They've I'm gonna turn the air on, see how the air does. They've improved a lot of the parks, so there's not much to complain about.
It's not like complaining makes things better anyways. Go out and have the best time you can have.
Okay, that's a bump. That's a bump. Come on, Vin. Wonder how long you'll be. Okay. Got a little cool air blowing on me up here. I'm gonna get everything set up. Oh! My speedometer's working, it appears. That's cool. Yay! Is it moving? No, it might be stuck on like 12. No, I think it's moving. Hi, Vin. Come on, buddy. Come on. There you go. You skinny little dude. They tell me you're doing fine, but you are a skinny little dude. You're gonna be comfortable. You're okay. All right. So this is the road to Shaky Lakes, and we're gonna head back. So yeah, we're planning on another pretty quick turnaround. I have a dental appointment tomorrow, or we might have stayed a little extra after everybody else left. But I think everything was dirty and wet and gross enough that we're ready to go wash a bunch of stuff and get back out. The beauty of not full-timing. Sometimes when it's full-timing, it can get a little much, but I'll talk more later. It's a short little road right there to get back out of here. It's a bumpy little road, as we know. Campground and boat ramp roads are always the worst roads there are. I'm going to turn around and then talk at you for a little bit, maybe have a little ramble, but I'm going to wait till we get on the better roads for that. So unless we see that little coyote I saw on the way in that looked pretty sickly, hopefully he's doing better than that day. It's a nice road.
Quick question, in sped up time-lapse videos, can you still tell how beautiful the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is? Asking for a friend. It has a pretty weird placement for a stop sign, but I didn't break any laws, I don't think. It's really nice to find a new-to-you campground that you'll know you want to see again. If you've been here before, you know I kept recording this time-lapse for a really long time, and oftentimes it's not that necessary. It's beautiful. You all get it. So maybe I'll stop the time-lapse now.
Slow zone 25. We're gonna get on a real road soon. That's where I saw the little coyote. Hope you're safe, dude.
I keep thinking that people have an actual attention span, but then I remember none of us do anymore.
Here we go, Stevenson. Okay, so we were having a conversation, and I'm like, I didn't remember Stevenson. This is Stevenson that I didn't remember. So there's a couple gas stations back there. There's a Dollar General. Probably a grocery store. There's a car wash. There's a Subway. Poor people that get into Subway franchises, I think they really get ripped off. There's a pub with pizza that probably people come here from the campground, I bet you. Looks like it might be the only restaurant. I would assume there's a grocery store. Hopefully more than just a Dollar General with packaged foods. But there's streets off to the side, so I'm guessing there's a grocery store somewhere. Alright, so we're on 41, heading back to Lake Michigan. And like I said, I'm going to turn this camera around and talk at it for a little bit. For sale little boat. I was saying that maybe we like our kayak, but maybe we need just to get a small little John boat, little rowboat, put a little motor on the back, and we could pull it on a little trailer and even use it for some extra storage. You know, the easy little trailer to pull. Weighs next to nothing, and then we could explore lakes that end up going past our paddling desires, or even a canoe. And I know a lot of people will put a little trolling motor on a canoe, so that would be a nice little way to explore some areas. We'll see, you never know. But it was good to finally get out camping again. It's been a long time for us, very long time. Alright, like I said, I'm going to turn this around and then talk a little bit later. Alright, the ramble I planned about talking about, I kind of lost interest in doing it. So, just some rolling hills. It was really good to finally get out and back RVing again. Like I kept saying is, you know, last year we had a bunch of people come visit for a long time, so we went on one camping trip. Then we didn't do any other camping for like the whole summer. Then it was winter. We didn't go anywhere in our vans. We did winter stuff up here in the Yup and had a great time. And then this year, when I finally made the move and became a Yupper, got the plates to prove it and license and everything, the Voice's mom broke her arm. So we've had to help her out, which is not a complaint. You know, glad to do it, but we didn't get to do much camping. So we're gonna try to hit a few more campgrounds before fall is done. We're gonna try to have some fun. She's gonna pass this person when I'm not ready to, but I know where I'm going. So yeah, it's good to get back in the vans. You forget the things that are great and the things that are like, oh God. Like everything's dirty. When we got all that rain, a lot of things got wet. But that's camping. There's nothing wrong with that.
So should I do time lapse or not? I'm going to say not.
So, not knowing what I've said in the videos I've done before this of the campground, I liked it. I'd like to go back. I don't think the swimming area was the greatest. It had, weeds and lily stuff growing. Just, for grown-ups, you just put on some water shoes. It's a little but it's not bad. Some kids might not like it. It wasn't a pure sandy bottom. It's not Lake Independence, Perkins Park up north of Marquette. In Big Bay, that whole lake doesn't have anything growing in it. It doesn't appear. It's just nice sandy. This wasn't like this. Lots of lily pads. One of the lakes we saw on the boat, there were people that had pontoon boats back in there, but it was all weeds. We had to stop and pull some weeds off the back of the motor, but we didn't have any problems. I had a boat back in the day that would not like that lake at all. Just rode too deep, But yeah, really nice lake. You should check it out. And even on a busy, good weekend, it wasn't full. Lots of seasonal people there. Lots of seasonal. Nice place. I'd do it again. We probably will do it again before fall is over.
Okay, no, I did a lot of it, but no time lapse.
That roadside for the road we just passed, the name of the road is 36.5 mile road. That might be my new favorite road anywhere. 36.5 mile road.
Okay, no time lapse. This video is time lapse free. Maybe the next one. Kinda sad, because I like my time lapse.
Right, we're in Powers, going through Powers. I don't know if that's important or not. Gotta slow down. Gotta slow down when you're going through Powers.
YouTubers generally like to give you facts about little towns along their travels. When it comes to Powers, I got nothing. I don't know nothing. I bet this got something neat that I don't know about.
Let's see what's going on. Stop recording. I took this down for a second. We pulled over because she had a bee in there. All right, now we're gonna go. All right, since we stopped to get the bee out of there, which I liked, I figured I'd do the little ramble that I had talked about. I don't know if I'm gonna get it right or just had some thoughts. There's a truck on the train tracks there. You know how the railroad company has the little attachments that they can drive pickup trucks? I just saw one. So anyways, a longtime viewer left me a message, and that happens from time to time, and was really nice, and at the same time was offering some constructive criticism, which I don't mind at all. I'll take it. But I just wanted to, you know, I don't want to draw out the person like I'm upset with them, because I'm not, because it came from a genuine place and my answer's from a genuine place. Kind of suggested that they've been watching a long time and they really don't like the long driving stuff videos I do. And I get that. I get that a lot of people don't like that. I don't love always being on camera. I can tolerate it now, but it's not my first thing. And I know the popular way to do YouTube is just to stick a camera in your face all the time. I've talked about this before. Everybody does YouTube videos their way. I'm gonna do them my way. You do yours your way. Anybody does them the way they want to do them. I sometimes really like the driving portion of it, and if you have an RV and you're doing a lot of traveling, I like looking at the pretty scenery more than looking at somebody's face. And when I make a video, especially my face, you know what I mean? Let's just show people nice pretty pine trees, and in the fall nice weather, and then throw some music. But not everybody likes that. It can't make everybody happy. I'm not trying to make a YouTube channel to get rich. I'm just trying to share my stuff, which is why my YouTube videos are the way they are. I don't plan anything. Most people that do good videos like have a plan. Some even write a script and just have a whole set of shot lists and just a professional way of doing YouTube videos. I push the button on my Action 3, and that's how I make videos. I'm sorry for those that don't like that, and I know some people do like that, so you can't make everybody happy, and that's not my intention. And again, the comment came from a very nice place, and I am not offended at all. And I'm also anybody that comes at it from a not nice place. You don't like my videos, it's fine. I'm not hurt over it. If you don't want to watch, cool. There are so many things you can watch on YouTube, on any platform you want to watch. I'm surprised that I take up anybody's time that they watch it to start with. So there's no need to feel bad. That kind of dovetailed in with the not liking. Hold on a second, my brain went blank. It kind of dovetails in with, you know, not liking out the video and not liking very little bit of people on camera. Like the person said, you know, thinks by now the voice should be on the camera and we should know her name and all that good stuff. And I have a thing where I don't like putting other people on camera. We were just camping with 6 other people, and you're not going to see any of them because that's my choice. Some of them may want to be on there, might have been fine with it, but it's just not something I like to do very often. And the voice doesn't really want to be on camera, so I'm only going to do videos that make people comfortable. I don't, you know, if I feel like I want to do this right now and turn the camera around when I usually don't want to do that, that's fine for me. But I just don't like putting the pressure on people to be on camera, because then you see yourself and every little thing, like I'm dirty. I did take a 50-cent shower right before I left because I was sweating, but I'm dirty, and a lot of people don't want to put that image of themselves out there. So that's how I do. The cooking videos have changed a lot, and you know, since we haven't done a lot of camping lately, I've tried to keep doing some videos, but I gotta talk about the elephant in the room. Our country is going crazy. The world is going a little crazy, and YouTube videos really have not been at the top of my to-do list. There's a part of me that would like to talk about things that matter, but there's the main part of me that doesn't need my brain getting all dark and dismal and seeing the world the way it really can be. So I've decided not to talk about that, and I'm going to continue, I think, not talking about that. But sometimes it feels silly and almost petty for me to do, here's a cooking video, here's a camping video, when there's a lot of stuff going on that I think makes this stuff frivolous and nonsensical. So my viewership is way down because I believe people, I think what's happened to me has come through on the videos, that I've lost interest. Honestly, at times I've lost interest in doing videos, and I think a lot of people have lost interest in watching my videos. For those of you that stick around, I appreciate it. I'm always hopeful that I put a little something out there that might make it of value for you, whether it's to laugh at somebody doing something dumb, or to find somebody doing something helpful, or maybe a laugh here and there. But sometimes I feel like I've been mailing videos in a little bit, you know. I just haven't had all that much ambition to make great videos. So maybe now we'll get reacquainted with camping, and we'll make some better camping videos. So to the user that wrote, or user or viewer or fellow YouTuber or whatever we would call each other, I'm not offended. I actually appreciate feedback, and I get everything you're saying. Hopefully, if you continue to watch, if you decide to continue to watch, you might understand why I do things the way I do. And if you don't, I won't be upset. You have a very limited amount of time to spend watching other people do stuff. So don't ever watch somebody that doesn't give you any value, that doesn't make you feel better, make you happy, make you any one of those things. So if anybody out there gets to where, you know, they're just tiresome, that's fine. That's fine. Not hurt. Not offended. Check in every now and then. Maybe if that's the way you feel, maybe I'll do something interesting. Probably going to be pretty similar. Let's be honest. I've been doing these videos for like a decade, over a decade, I think. I pretty much got my style. I pretty much got my way of doing it. And I'm okay with that. And I'm okay if there comes a day where I want to take it more seriously and try to be more professional. But I will also, never once have I and never once will I get sponsors or do an ad. I'm not trying to take any money from anybody. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I don't think there's a thing wrong with it, that people that do that. There is nothing wrong whatsoever. It's just not for me. I'm not irritated when I see other people do it. It's just not for me. So hopefully if you do enjoy, you'll keep enjoying. Hopefully if you've been hoping for some darn camping videos, we'll get some camping videos out to you, because we have a few places in mind that we're going to try to do real quick. My videos will be too long. My videos are always too long. because I don't know how to edit myself. I don't know how to not show you everything. That's a problem. I should show you less sometimes. My rambling and no idea of what I was going to talk about is to an end because there's somebody in front of the voice going really slow and I want to pay attention.
Santa must have a newbie to find all these houses.
Santa might have a newbie of Elf Boy. All right, that's it for now. I'm going to turn this around. Oh, I'm going to turn around twice. Hold on. Oh, this person's going way too slow. Okay. Oh, P.S. If any of you think that viewer did something wrong, they did nothing wrong. However, if you go searching for comments, you're not going to see the comment because I think people have the right to say what they want to say, and sometimes YouTube can get a little nasty. If somebody makes a comment that somebody else doesn't like, they jump down their throat. I'm not that guy, so you're not going to find the comment. All right? All right. Too many things in life to get you mad. Don't go looking at YouTube to get you mad. That's the way I look at it. All right. We're almost there. We're at a golf club. What a great camping trip. Finally. Shaky Lakes. I recommend it. It's my favorite campground we've gone to this year. Because how many campgrounds have we gone to this year? 0, nada, haven't gone to a 1. That's the first one, and it's August 12th or something. I don't know. Been a rough year. Rough 2 years. Sometimes the camera's not level. Sometimes there's too much noise. Sometimes I've tried to buy 1,000 different microphones, and the last ones that kind of worked, I've lost pieces, parts. I don't know where they're at. Yeah. Not a professional operation here, and I like that about it. I think some go a little far. Yeah, I think if you're looking for what I wish my channel could be, go check out Lisa and Josh, because that's how we'd like to do our videos, but that ain't us. We're camping in the Ute mostly, and hopefully some people enjoy that. I'm gonna throw in another have a great and wonderful day.